According to an online definition, a Goodwill ambassador title is assigned to an individual who promotes a specific cause based on their position as an advocate or public figure, amongst others. Dr. Amadila, a pediatrician with 43 years of experience, also shared that he will prioritize the health of children. Dr. Amadila indicated that about 25% of Namibian children are standard while 3% are wasted. This is what Dr. Amadila said after his appointment.
Main interest is education. You know, we want to have a knowledge-based nation, and we must do everything possible to make sure that our children are educated. The other thing, of course, which is close to my heart is children in our country who are malnourished. 25% of our children are stunted, about 3% are wasted, and there's a very big figure of children who are underweight. And those who are malnourished, we call them kwashiorkor. That means that these children do not get enough proteins. You see, remember that proteins are divided into first degree and second degree. Your first degree is your milk, your meat, your cheese. And unfortunately, these first degree proteins are very expensive. My problem is here. A child who is malnourished, it's not only the flesh which is wasted, it's the brain. So that is, and this is why I tell mothers that the first thing you must do when you get pregnant, don't drink, don't smoke, eat well. And when you get your baby, what you should do? Breastfeeding. Because it has been proven. There was a very big Australian study which took children who are bottle-fed and those ones who are breastfed. And they were looking at their intellectual IQ, as they call it. The ones who were breastfed came on top. And that's what we have to do. All our mothers must breastfeed their children. So I'm focusing on education, on health.
Dinapama Managing Director David Namalenga explains that they appointed Dr. Amadila because he believes in giving and has a caring heart for the Namibian people, which is one of Dinapama's core values.
Dr. Amadila has been an existing doctor for quite a long time, and he's aging. But he has been ever a honest and a person of high integrity in this country. And he has been doing all his support to many communities in this country without telling anyone. Meaning a person who is doing it from his heart. And therefore, why must you take people who are doing it from their face, while you have a person who is doing it from the heart? Many people in this country like to do it for public relations. Dr. Amadila does not do it for public relations. He do it for a need. And he look at the needy to provide assistance to them. And therefore, he aligned and conformed to our 7 principles under our integrity charter. And therefore, he passed the test.
During the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, Dr. Amadila partnered with Dinapama by availing funds for the company to manufacture and supply learners with masks out of concern that they would be denied access to schools. In addition, Dr. Amadila and his wife were touched by learners who appeared on television with worn-out school uniforms. Again, Dr. Amadila partnered with Dinapama and provided the learners with school uniforms.